Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have it's not a dazzled or disappointed. I don't even know if to tell you it's a first impressions because quite frankly, I've already used some of this stuff, haven't used it all. So honestly, this video is just to kind of come at you with the new Wal-Mart Beauty box sets to let you know which ones I picked up, if they're worth picking up, if they really are worth the value, because they're $9.88 each, but that necessarily doesn't mean that they're worth $9.88. So if you're wondering if they are worth it, which ones I picked up, and how some of these things swatch and perform, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I picked 4 of them up. Honestly, I didn't even think my Walmart would have it because Walmart is one of those stores that literally once something popular hits the shelf, a day or two later, it's gone. So if you end up going a few days later, there's not going to be anything left. So I was actually very surprised that they still had some of these beauty boxes in stock. I know the last time I checked, they were completely sold out online. However, I went just a few days ago and they had plenty. So if you're watching this, I'd say, and you're interested, go to your Walmart and check it out in the cosmetics section. Mine was on an end cap. You can't miss it. So I picked up the Glow For It set, the, let's see, Refresh, Renew, Extend set. This is the dry shampoo set. I picked up the Latest in Lips set, and I also picked up the Time for Eyes set. I've told y'all several times before that drugstore beauty is really not my thing. There are a few select things that I really do love and that just continue to be a staple for me in my everyday routine, but there are, for the most part, like most stores, I know Ulta, you can swatch pretty much most things. They'll have a tester, but most stores don't have a tester, so you're kind of buying something with the hopes that you like the shade, the finish, all that stuff, and then you take it home, open it, and you're like, I don't. So that's happened to me so many times that I just was like, I just don't want to do the drugstore thing anymore, and so that's why there's only a few things that I kind of keep on going to. But this gave me a great way to try some things that I have been eyeing but just really never took the plunge for a really low price. Now, the 2 I was really wanting to get my hands on were the lips and then the Refresh, Renew, Extend. So these 2 were the ones that I was like, okay, if I can get my hands on those, then that would make my day. But they ended up having all of them in stock. So what I'd like to do is kind of show you what is in each of these, give you some swatches, tell you how I liked what I have used so far, and that way you know if you need to run out to your Walmart. So let's start off with the Refresh, Renew, Extend favorites because this one won't require swatches. I'm going to show you what comes in here. I have only had a chance really to use one product out of this box, so it's not like I'm going to be able to tell you how each thing performs, but I have a pretty good idea. So first off, these boxes are really cute because they open up and you can see what is in here. So when you're at the store and you're like, okay, well, can't open the box up. Well, no, the little flap opens and you can see what's in here. So it does come with the Got To Be Fresh It Up Dry Shampoo. That is the full-size product in here. Got To Be is not one of those super expensive brands, but it's still kind of nice that you get the full size. You get the travel size, or it's really a deluxe size, it's a really good size, of the Organics Refresh and Restore Coconut Miracle Oil. I use a lot of organics products on my hair. I have liked them for years, so that is really one of the main reasons I wanted to try this set, in addition to the fact that I really do like shampoo, dry shampoo, and I'll tell you why here in a second. So that is the one product I have tried. And then you do get the charcoal, let's see, I don't even know if you're going to be able to see it, but the charcoal, it's called Purifying Dry Shampoo. It claims to be oil absorption. I have a hair on my arm that's driving me crazy. And it has a seal, the Best of Beauty Allure 2017, so that must mean it's really good. I've heard nothing but good things about this Batiste dry shampoo from a lot of beauty influencers. So I'm excited to try that. And then you do get a Herbal Essences Bio Renew In Shower Foam Conditioner. So that's going to be interesting. I've never used a conditioner that's foam, but I do love how Herbal Essences smells. So let me bring you up close so that you can see the sizes of these. They are really good sizes. And so in my opinion, for $9.88, this is a really, really good deal. You also get a couple of other things. Let me open this up. So once you take out the tray, on the back, it's opened up and you just pop your products out to use. You also get a couple of packets of product. One is the Nexus Carafix Damage Healing Treatment Mask Protein Fusion with keratin protein and black rice for severely damaged hair. So that looks really interesting. I am going to use that one here soon. And then you also get a packet of the L'Oreal Elvive Total Repair 5 Damage Erasing Balm. And so this is, I think, also an in-shower product that I will also put to use. But just so that you have an idea of the sizes of the different products, this is what they look like. And like I said, you just pop them out like I did earlier somehow. And here is the product. Again, this is the one I used this morning, and honestly, I was very happy with the results. Now, I'm going to tell you first off, I have very dry scalp and dry hair. So I can't tell you how these would work on oily hair, oily scalp, which I know a lot of y'all like the dry shampoo for the function of soaking up oils between shampoos. For me, I don't, because I've got the dry scalp and dry hair. I wash my hair every like 3 to 4 days. I know that's a lot, but if not, it really dries out my scalp. So between shampoos, I like to go the dry shampoo option just to really, not necessarily to soak up oils, just to kind of freshen my scalp and give it a little bit more freshness, like smell wise. It smells, you know, recently shampooed, smells good and perfumey. And this one I was really happy with. It felt very cooling on the scalp. I don't know if it's supposed to or not, but it did. And I really, really liked the smell, and I can even smell it still right now. So really liking that. But see here, you can see all the different sizes. And so you get a really good amount of product. In my opinion, this $9.88 for this, really good deal. Let me take you to the next one that I've used like 3 out of the 5 or 6 products already, and it's the latest in lips. So I'm actually wearing a couple of the products on my lips today. Well, I'll tell you here in a second. So you open this bad boy up and it's telling you you get, or it's showing you, I guess, that you get the e.l.f. lip scrub, which I have not yet used. You get one of the Milani matte liquid lipsticks, which is the shade I am wearing today. I think the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink is a full size. I'm going to assume the Milani is as well. The L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Gloss is a little tiny deluxe size. Looks like you get a full size of the Hard Candy Plumping Serum, which I am wearing over top of that Milani. And then the last thing that I have not tried is the Revlon Kiss Plumping Lip Cream. So this is what those look like right there. Let me open this bad boy up and I will give you swatches. I'm already going to tell you out of the, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, out of the 6 products, I have used 3 and have loved all 3. So I am really, really happy to have picked this box up. This is something I didn't know existed. The e.l.f. sugar, it's like a sugar scrub in lipstick form. It looks kind of funky, but honestly, it's just what you use to exfoliate your lips. Just circular motions. It smells really good, so I'm probably going to try that out tonight. I haven't had these for more than a couple of days, so really haven't had a chance to dive in. But because I know things go so quickly at Walmart, I wanted to just kind of show you, walk you through what's in each of these boxes so that you know. So just keep in mind, this isn't like a full-on review / first impressions. It's just to show you what's really in the boxes, tell you what I've liked so far. So this Milani shade is in the shade Amore. It's an Amore Matte Lip Cream, and it's in the shade 10 Adorable. This is one of my favorite nudes that I now own. It is so pretty, and the serum that I'm wearing over top of this changed the color of the lipstick, so just know that what's on my lips isn't truly true to color, just because of, you know, I kind of wish I would have just left it the way it was, because it went with this I Look So Much More, and then and you would have been able to really see. But that's what that one looks like right there. Now, one thing I did notice is that it does start settling in the lip line so that it makes your lips look a little shrivelly. So that's the only downside. Other than that, it wasn't drastic enough to where I'd be like, okay, I'm not using this. So let's move on to the, let's see, what is this? This is the L'Oreal Infallible. It's a gloss, but it feels like almost like a lip stain. It's very pretty. So that's what that one looks like right here. Now, moving on to the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. First off, I love this shade. It's in the shade 15 Lover, and the only thing I didn't like about this, it goes on so comfortable. It's supposed to be a matte. It's the Superstay Matte Ink. So it goes on super moussey and comfortable, and you're thinking this is gonna give me the super matte look without being overly drying, and it smells pretty good too. The only thing is 2 or 3 minutes after you put it on that it completely dries down and sets, it starts to flake, and that's what I don't like. However, I have found that if I put a gloss over top of it, it stays for hours and hours and hours. It doesn't get all on my lips all gross, and it just stays rich in color, very comfortable because of the gloss. So as long as you maybe work something around like that, it's actually a really nice product. And so I'm actually thinking I might want to go look at a couple more shades, but that's what that one looks like. Really like this. I love that they stuck with the like nude vibe, but there's different shades of it. It's not just all nudes. There's like rosies and mauves, and so then you've got this Hard Candy Plumping Serum. This is what I'm wearing over top of that Milani lipstick because it's kind of a milky pink. It's in the shade Sugar Sugar. It changed up the shade of the lipstick, which it's still pretty. It did change it up. I didn't find that it's a plumping serum. I didn't find that it's tingly and uncomfortable like, for example, the Buxom glosses. Those things will like numb my lips. As pretty as they are, they just like put my lips to sleep. But this is, I don't even know if you're gonna be able to see, it's almost pretty clear, but it does have like a little bit of a milky pink type of shade that if you put it over something richly pigmented like that Milani shade, it does change up the color. Now this last item I have not yet used. It's the Plumping Lip Cream by Revlon, and based on how it swatches, I don't know how excited about it I'm going to be. Revlon is really not one of the brands I tend to buy a lot of stuff from. Like, I'll buy 1 or 2 things from Maybelline, CoverGirl, sometimes L'Oreal, but Revlon, Almay, those brands I really don't. So that's what that looks like. It looks kind of sheer, but it is a lip cream, so I don't know, you know, that may not be claiming to be anything like, you know, opaque or high coverage. It is in the shade 525 Barely Blush, so that is that. So that's the set of lips I'm going to tell you, hands down, this is absolutely worth the 10 bucks, or the $9.88. This is so good. The shades in here are very flattering, and I can see them working on a lot of skin tones. It's not like your concealer type nudes where it's only going to fit, you know, a certain shade of people, or the other end of the spectrum where there's super dark brown shades to where on somebody like me it would just not look flattering. It's kind of a mix, and I like that they did that. For $9.88, this one is my absolute favorite. So this is a good one to have. Okay guys, so a couple more. Now the glow for it, I'm already going to tell you I'm going to return this one and I'm not going to use it. So going to give you a couple reasons why. So so let me tell you first what it comes with so that you know if this is right for you. It comes with it's by the brand Found, and it's the Brightening Coconut Sheet Mask. I've heard this is like a very watery type of, it's not like a serum or creamy type of liquid that it has on the mask. It's very water-based. You do have a good size of the Milani Make It Dewy. I've heard good things about it. I haven't used it. You do get the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in the shade Precious Petals. I already own this. That's one of the reasons I made the decision to go ahead and return this particular set. You get a Hard Candy highlighter. It is in the shade Rose Gold. It looks really nice. I'll zoom you in here in a second. It's got like 3 tones in it. It does look nice. And then you do get the, let's see, CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Glow Highlighter. The other reason I am going to return this is because this is in the shade 3, and I think it's in the shade 3. Yes, it's right on the cap. It's in the shade 3 and it's a little too deep for me. And so I just, without even swatching it, it's very, very deep for me. It wouldn't suit my skin tone. And so that being said, I already have 2 products that I'm not going to end up using. This product is a sheet mask you probably buy for $1. And so I can give or take that. And so really I'd just be buying it for these 2, the spray and the Hard Candy. And I just didn't feel like this was a fit for me. Granted, it's only $9.88, but hey, 10 bucks is 10 bucks. And so I am going to end up returning this one, but just so that you can see, I held on to it long enough to be able to show you what it comes with so that you know whether this is going to be right for you to pick up. So just know that those are the products that this comes with for $9.88. That might be right up your alley. The last box we have is the Time for Eyes, also for $9.88. Let me tell you what comes in here. So you do get a Maybelline Lasting Drama pencil. It's kind of a deluxe size. It's not a full size. You do get a full size of the, is it L'Oreal? The L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. I've heard good things about this, so I am going to put that one to use. I'm hoping it works out for me because I have always been drugstore mascara girl, but lately the last one or two mascaras that I've tried from Sephora I've loved so much. You know, I'm hung up on the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara, and so if I could go back to a drugstore mascara that does the work of that Marc Jacobs, I would be super happy because the price difference is crazy. You do get a set of lashes, and it is by Kiss Lash Couture, and it's in the style Little Black Dress. They're a little smaller than what I would like for my, you know, for my taste, but that's what comes in there. You do get a CoverGirl eyeshadow palette. It's the Nudes True Naked, and so that comes in there. You get a little Almay quad in the shade Cause a Stir is what it's called. And then the last thing is an e.l.f. brow wax, which I did use today and was actually pretty impressed. I'm not really one for brow waxes, or I do like pomades, but like the setting things that make your brows stiff and crunchy. But I have found that one to not be the case. So let me open this bad boy up and we'll go through this one. And that way you'll know if this is right for you. So again, this is what it comes with. On the back end, you can pop them right out. So the e.l.f., what did I say it was called? Brow wax. I feel like I look so low. I think I'm not sitting up straight. So this brow wax is just in clear, and again, I really have never used one of these in stick form, so I just kind of, you know, ran it across my brows and was actually really happy with the results. So you do get that. Let's go ahead and pop out this Almay little quad, and let's see what this one looks like. Okay, so this is what the little quad looks like. You do get one shade up here that looks like it's got some sparkle, but let's go ahead and swatch this. Okay, let's see. This is going to be for the person who likes super natural shades because I had to dig in these pans to get any kind of product. Yeah. Well, okay, so that's that. Don't know that I'm super, super impressed by that. But that's what those look like. But again, for someone who likes a super natural type of look, that would likely be right up your alley. So that is what the Almay quad looks like. Then let's go to the CoverGirl palette. So you do get this palette right here. And let's open this bad boy up and try it out as well. It does come with the little brush that has the little foamy thingies on either side. I don't use those, but this is what you get in this palette. So super, super neutral, like literally no pops of anything. There are 2 or 3 what look to be shimmer shades. We will see. They feel pretty, ooh, I got a lot of chunkiness on that one. They feel pretty silky. It's been a long time since I have used a CoverGirl eyeshadow, but this is the first 4. Let's see what these look like. There was nothing on this last one. Okay, so that's those 4. Literally, this is if you want something that you're going for like the no makeup look. Here's the other 4. This one swatched kind of nice. Let's see. It's okay. It's okay. So that's that there. These are a little bit more pigmented than those first 4. I'm not knocking this. Again, it's been so long since I've used CoverGirl shadows that, I don't know, this may go like super pretty. Ugh, I need another wipe. But it may go super pretty on the eyes. I'm not the subtle kind of girl. I like pops of color on my eyes, pops of just sparkle, all that. But that's not to say everyone's like me. I know that. So then we get to the eyeliner. Let's see how this one, oh yeah, this one's really nice. This one's really rich in pigmentation. I didn't have to really press down hard or anything. I'm curious to see what this brush looks like. Let's see. This looks kind of nice. This looks promising. So this is what the brush looks like on the mascara. I do like these types, and so, you know, we're gonna have to find out how I like that. I should have used it today. I didn't even think to use it when I did my makeup today. Okay guys, so that really is all of the swatching piece of this time for eyes. So all in all, rounding this out, my absolute favorites are the lips and the refreshing, the one that has all the dry shampoos. Hands down, those are absolutely worth the $9.88. I think if you can go get your hands on those and you're looking to try like different lip products from the drugstore as well as dry shampoo, because the Sephora side of dry shampoos can be pretty expensive, and sometimes you can find a really good dupe for something like that. So that being said, the Glow For It is going to go back, and I didn't even use that one just because I already told you why a couple of products wouldn't work for me. The Time for Eyes, it's okay. As I nearly take myself out with this cardboard thing. It's okay. I probably won't get a whole lot of use out of those palettes. I hope to get a lot of use out of the mascara, which I think the whole set is pretty much the price of the mascara, and so just keep that in mind. You know, you pay for the mascara. If that's a mascara you already use, you may want to go pick this set up so you get a replacement mascara, but you also get all those other products as well. So the eyes is kind of a, you know, give or take for me, kind of in the middle on that one. But the lips and the dry shampoo, hands down, my favorites. Okay guys, before I let you go, I need to give you the verse of the day. Today's comes from Ephesians 1:7, and it says, "In Jesus we have redemption through his blood, the forgiveness of sins in accordance with the riches of God's grace." God's grace really is amazing. I just, you know, I experience it each and every day. When we wake up, the fact that we've been given another day, that's God's grace. Such a beautiful gift. I hope this encourages you guys. I've told y'all before, I love talking makeup with you, but even more than that, I love giving you encouragement, letting you know the verse of the day so that hopefully it lifts your spirits, it makes your day better, and you know I love talking to you guys. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. I know it wasn't like a true review, and I couldn't even, you know, it's more of like a first impression slash let me tell you the few things that work for me, but hopefully you are able to head over to your Walmart and find the ones that will suit you or that will work for you. All right guys, take care. I will see you very soon in the next video. Bye everybody.